Williams Stadium in Lynchburg, home to the Liberty Flames, and fans have been eagerly anticipating this clash and filling up this stadium quickly. We're really looking forward to this matchup. You've got a team that's made its way into the top 25, now trying to pass an all-important road test. As we'll see, the number 18 team in the country, the Sam Houston Bearcats, facing a fellow Conference USA opponent, the Liberty Flames, for EA Sports College Football. Offense set on first down. They'll try the run. They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? But if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A game for this one. They've circled this one all offseason, so they better be ready to bring it today, David.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road. Everything about it changes, and you want to shut this crowd up early. You don't want to give them belief, because if it starts to build throughout the game, look out.
I really like this slot receiver because of his shiftiness, and you see that on his route running. Really, really nice job creating separation for his QB.
The Bearcats have it with a 1st and 10. The give to the back. Just a solid stop by this sophomore.
And those physical runs take a toll. It might not be a big game now, but down the road, 3rd, 4th quarter, late in the ball games, they tend to turn into bigger runs.
Keeps looking downfield. He'll pull it down. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage at the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously you don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this drive.
And the Bearcats want to pick up the tempo. Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. He's got his man. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. With the run on 1st and goal. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Boy, if that 1st down play was any indication, they might. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 7-0. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And he's going to bring it out. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. So Liberty's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And you'd better be sharp throwing the football to the outside, Jesse, because both of these teams have lock-up corners.
And they're really good at baiting you into throwing their way as well. You got to be careful. And, David, I like these guys, too, because they're not afraid to get their face in the fan and support the run game.
No doubt. It's fun because when you're a defense and you can shut down half the field, you can do so many different things to give other guys help because you trust these guys on an island outside.
And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. Hand off from the shotgun. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the 1st down. On the run, it's Spangler. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on 1st down, now back to the line. They'll run the option. He'll keep it himself. They work that running game down to the 34. Let's give him 3 on the carry. 3rd and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. Back to throw, it's Bradford. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. Oh, that move is going to leave them dizzy. Just inside the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 19. From the gun, running back on the move. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. Going to work in the red zone, they can pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll go to the ground. The Flames will move the sticks with the first down. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They'll put the tight end in motion. A first down run on the doorstep. Dragged down at the 6 after a pickup of 2. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. He'll pull it on the read. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Man, the last thing you want after controlling the ball, moving it down the field, is to have to settle for a field goal attempt. It's 3rd. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Flames. Timely decisions, effective play management helps them get to the end zone after that marathon drive.
And every time the offense needed a play, boom, they got it. I mean, you think about it. Whether it was a small run, small pass, whatever they needed, they got it done, and they popped it in from the score.
And right down the middle. And that extra point was good, and we're all tied up here in the second. All tied up and just about set to kick it away. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the down there and make the stop at the 19.
Houston offense will take over. 1st and 10.
The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you played a lot of plays, you get worn out, you need a chance to go decompress on the sideline, get some oxygen. Palmer, now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football because it's a two-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer, but you've also got to take your time and give your defense an opportunity to get their win.
That is a time-honored way to slow down the rush, hit them with the screen, and a chunk play.
Yeah, such a great job because you're flying up the field to get to the quarterback because everything looks like pass down the field. Let those guys get up the field, throw it right behind him. He does a little bit of the rest, making some moves, getting upfield, making the big play.
And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. The Bearcats are rolling down the field. To the air on first down. They're setting up the screen. He makes the stop, but a nice pickup there on first down. Leaves them in 2nd and manageable.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous and you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36.
And that's got to feel good if you're the offense because 3rd down has been a bit of a problem all season long, but you love the way they're executing at this point, finding ways to keep the chains moving.
A great job by the defense, seeing it right away, reacting to the screen, going and getting the football, and getting the fast playmaker on the ground.
He's got his man. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Bearcats racing to the line in the hurry-up, trying to pick it up on the ground. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. Right back to the well. Nice move there. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Looking downfield, it's Torres. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he runs it in. Touchdown, Bearcats! There have been miniseries, novels, movies, long-form plays that have been over in shorter period of time than that drive. That was a marathon.
And that's just so frustrating when you're a defensive guy, time and time again, trying to get the stops, and they just keep making the plays, and they punch it in for a touchdown. Demoralizing.
And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. They'll run it from the gun. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Looking to pass on second down. Leaves his feet and makes a nice catch along the left sideline. It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. Looking to move it through the air. He's going to take off. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. The hurry up now. Second down. Clock ticking. He's looking to throw. Getting some heat. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments.
Timeout, Sam Houston.
From the gun, the running back looking for room. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. And the Flames will punt this one away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the fresh possession. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown. Everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Linebackers have such an amazing responsibility. Got to play run, got to play pass. How about this? Seeing the run aggressively, getting downhill, and getting in the backfield and making a tackle for a loss.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48. So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away, and hoping that'll be the final points of this first half. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. Running out of time here in the first half, and they do have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football on this drive. You're down in the game. There's obviously a lot of football left, David, but on this drive, in this 2-minute situation, best players got to touch the ball.
And this could get into pressing mode, right? Like you go into the half down a couple of scores, it starts to, the pressure really mounts. Good opportunity to take some of that pressure off, get some momentum, energize this squad going into halftime.
And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. Looking to throw, it's Bradford. It's caught. They make the tackle at the 36, but they're in plus territory now with the 15-yard pickup. He'll come out throwing on first down. He's going to fire deep. Makes the grab. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. Just a few seconds to go here in the first half, and they'll send out the field goal team. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And they'll trot off to the locker room after the field goal to close the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like you've had a very enjoyable day so far there today in Lynchburg. And we've got to start our halftime breakdown with this superstar running back. His elusiveness, his raw power. This young man is the total package. And his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield is a differentiator. A lot of guys can hit the hole. This kid can hit the hole and hit the home run in the passing game. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at the Bill Arthur L. Williams Stadium.
The Bearcats will kick it off to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Liberty takes over and the Flames offense ready to go to work. Gets it out fast.
I like the mitts, the big fella coming in with the catch. Hey, running a little bit of a route, showing a little wiggle, getting open, throwing the football. That's what he catch it, big fella.
The give to the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. Looking to throw, it's Bradford. On target to the left. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Liberty!
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
And the extra point was made without incident, and we're tied up here in the 3rd. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Florida is just boat racing them right now. It's putting up video game numbers. They're up by 17 over Georgia. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
And oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'll be interesting to see what happens here on the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
At the 35, he's open. He showed it all there. A little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down. And the Bearcats are in the hurry-up. To the ground. He's got it again. Still on his feet at the 45. He's loose. Touchdown, Bearcats. And that one will put him up here in the second half.
You just simply can't say enough about this guy and what he has meant to this offense. Big-time players make big plays in big games. He has shown up each and every week. That's his 15th rushing score on the season.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they knew how to close the deal, rolling double nickels and the 55-yard touchdown run. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. Grabs it in the middle. And a quick completion, an even quicker loss. The defense was right there to knock him down. Looking to pass. It's Bradford. Bought a little time, lets it go. Quickly to the tight end. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Quarterback on the keeper. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Got a little work done on 1st down. Now back to the line. On the option. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. 3rd down after the run. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pass is intercepted. Taking it the other way. The 10. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, Sam Houston.
Number 3.
The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too, now. Look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
Extra point.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick 6.
17.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. Looking for a crease, it's Spangler. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 37. The Flames come to the line with a fresh set of downs. It's a draw. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Scanning the field, it's Bradford. Fires to the big fella. And just a short and safe pass play, they pick up a few. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. He's got 1st down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. That's the end of the period, and Sam Houston has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. And the Flames have their offense in high gear. They're going to ride this running back. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. They've been very good at moving the chains on 3rd down. 2 for 2 on this drive. This time they need 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for a huge play. And that pass picked off. He'll go out of bounds, but he gets the ball back, takes it the other way, and he has created a great sudden change opportunity.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. 4th quarter, I got a lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Quarterback moving. At the 45 on his way. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. The give to the tailback. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Out of the backfield, he's open. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. And the Bearcats want to crank the tempo.
You know what's interesting? At this point of the game, with the lead in the 4th quarter, the defense is expecting them to run the ball, and because they're putting so many guys close to the line of scrimmage, they're taking advantage, throwing it 2 straight completions now back-to-back.
From the red zone, looking for a space. Got his man quickly.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Bearcats! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Looking downfield, it's Torres. Here he goes breaking the pocket. And not much going on downfield. He'll just get rid of it and live to play another down. Now the defense will try to keep them on this end on 3rd and short from the 21. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Gets the job done on 3rd down as he gets it to the 25 before he's brought down.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the first down.
The Bearcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Dances away from one. Oh, he's so hard to get on the ground. He's got room. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. He wants to throw. He lets it fly. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
They've got the screen set up. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Let's see if the defense comes after them. 3rd and short from the 45. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. He's going to pass. Complete downfield. And the Bearcats want to move quickly.
Gain of 19 on the play. And that's a first down for the offense.
They'll give it to the back. And the freshman does a great job using his technique in getting the man on the ground. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they built this lead. They've had a great day today.
Now adjusting. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. They'll immediately call timeout. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28 and it's 3rd and long. Pressure coming. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. They'll play it safe and try for 3. Splits the uprights. All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes. But at the end of the game, Jesse, you want that W.
No doubt about it. They made the plays they needed to make in order to get this win. I thought the quarterback showed tremendous poise, good leadership throughout the course of the game. Defense made stops when they had to make them. So, right, there were some things that are going to need to clean up moving forward, but ultimately they were the better team today.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.